Hello, friends, and welcome to a brand new episode of Hands That Make. So, today we'll be learning how we can create simple pieces of jewelry using embroidery thread.
छाया आसमां में, देखो झूमता गगन है। छाया आसमां में, देखो झूमता गगन।
You just need some embroidery thread and these hoops to go along with. So over the coming episodes I will show you how you can easily choose colors and create these very simple patterns, and I will also show you how you can create these friendship bracelets, which they have a secure attaching mechanism, as you can see here. These are macrame knots, and the way that you latch them on is that you take this knot over here and then you put it through the loop like so. And then you gently adjust it on your wrist according to the width of your wrist, and basically you can attach and secure the knot so that it doesn't fall off by taking the knot out of this loop. So there you go. This is the clasping mechanism of this friendship band. As you can see here, there is a chevron pattern that is created using very beautiful colors. So for making this, I have used embroidery threads from the company Anchor. First of all, there is a large variety and a range of colors that are available. And once you create any embroidery or anything with these threads, there is a sheen that appears. There is one side of it that is really shiny, and the other side also looks really neat. And for this, what you'll need is a pair of scissors, and I have here these a pair of these earring hoops. So these are not hoops but probably hooks. So they look like so. They are very easily available in any stationery stores, or in places where you get trinkets for making jewelry and other stuff. So these have a hook in the end through which you can darn the thread and then basically start knotting. So a safety pin is required to latch on the hoop to any surface so that you can continue working with the threads without them being knotted. So for today's video, I have selected 3 colors here: a bright chrome yellow, a sap green, slightly a lighter shade of sap green, and yeah, to complement these colors, and since I would be requiring 6 threads to make a earring of this chevron pattern, I have chosen this cream color, which complements this and really adds to the brightness of these 2 colors. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to test what order is the best that would look for the chevron that I'm going to make. See here we have the darkest green, followed by the chrome yellow, which is slightly brighter, and then which is followed by the cream. So I think this is the order that I am going to use finally for the chevron pair of earrings that I'm going to make. We'll be creating this earring making knots. As you can see here, I have 3 strings on both sides of the loop, so that makes a total of 6 strings, and that is what we'll be requiring to create a pattern, a chevron pattern of this sort. You can also use 8 strings, in which case you will have to choose another color, but for the purpose of this video I have selected 3 colors, and therefore I will be having 6 strings. Arrange these strings in the same order in which you want the colors to follow each other. Cut the threads to about 12 inches, and now I'm going to darn them through the hoop that I have here. So I'm using a pillow here where I have securely attached the safety pin, and I'm going to just attach this hoop so that it doesn't move and I have better control over the knotting process. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take all these 3 threads and pass them, just darn them through the loop here. Like so, and I'll just bring it to the halfway just so that both sides are half, and I'll tie them in a loop like so. You might want to adjust the length of both your strings to make sure that you have both the sides are more or less the same length. The first line in my earring will be the green, and followed by the yellow, and then followed by the cream. So I will arrange my strings in the same order in which I want the rows to appear. So that is my green separated, followed by the chrome yellow, followed by the beige or the cream color. Alright, so now I will be showing you the knots that are required for making this particular chevron pattern. So the first knot is the right to left. As you can see here in this, for making a chevron pattern, we have a symmetrical design which looks like an arrow. And the way you can achieve it is by creating these knots which go like so. So I have a string which is on my left side and a string which is on my right side. All I have to do is take the left string over the right string and bring it out like so, and repeat the same process again. So that's 2 times, and that is my first knot that I have here. Now I'm going to repeat this process again. As you can see, after this first knot, the green color, which was the first, has now become the second. And I'm going to repeat the same process again, which is take the left string over the right string and repeat this knot 2 times. Right. As you can see, after these 2 knots are created, the green has now become the third string and the yellow is the first string. I'm going to repeat the same process on the right side as well, but the knot here is going to be different from the knot for the left side. So on my right side, what I'm going to do is I have this green string which is on the right side, and this yellow string which is on my left side. So I'm going to repeat the same process but in the opposite symmetry. So for this step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right string and put it over the left string, which is the yellow string, and I'm going to repeat it twice. Now I'm going to do this same process with the green string over the cream string. Now you can see after these 4 knots have been created, both the green strings are together in the center. So we need this particular arrow has a point, and that knot, for creating that knot, you basically tie the two green strings together, forming a left over the right knot, like so. So that is our first row that's complete. So I'm going to show this process once for all the three colors, and after that I'm going to complete this earring over a time lapse. Like you can see, I'm doing the same process with the yellow thread over the cream thread. So that is my row number 2 complete. So I have a green row followed by a yellow row as we had first decided, and you can see now that the arrows have started to form. I'm going to show you this process just one more time so that you understand exactly how I'm doing this. So this is my left thread, this is the thread on my right. I take the left over and under the right to form the first knot and repeat the process again. I do the same thing with the cream thread over the yellow thread. I really love how this is already beginning to look.
छाया आसमां में, देखो झूमता गगन, है छाया आसमां में, देखो झूमता गगन,
So this is how the earring looks finally. And I'm going to go ahead and make the second one. I will post a picture of both of them side by side so you can have a look of how they look. I sincerely hope that you make these earrings with your favorite colors of threads, and if you do, don't forget to tag me in your pictures and in your stories. So until next time, that's me signing out for the day. Thank you. Bye.